What is up, guys? Today I'm doing some stuff that I thought you guys might would like to see how it's done. So what we got here is a tumbler. I don't know if you guys know what these things are, but they're metal, double wall stainless steel. I'm just kidding. Of course you know what a tumbler is. Anyway, if you want to see this video, I know a lot of you see this and you're asking like, oh, look at that. But go ahead and click that link right there. I'll just go ahead and show you where that video is. But today we're going to put on a wrap, a whole vinyl wrap, and I'm going to show you how to line that up. Why are my hands still doing that? I don't know. First thing you want to do is you want to print out your vinyl, your whole sheet. See? Woo! This is Breakfast Club, some movie. I've never seen the movie. A lot of you, if you've seen this movie, comment below. Give me like a catchphrase or some kind of line they say. First thing you got to do is have a tumbler. I got a 20-ounce skinny here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my template for my vinyl. I printed the vinyl out on a whole sheet. Don't worry about it, because we're going to cut it so we can fit it on our tumbler. So what you're going to want to do, where's my tape? Hold on, where's my tape? I know that tape's around here somewhere. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so we got our tape. We're going to take and tape this regular copy paper on so we can make our template. Now, I like to give a little overlap at the top and the bottom and just tape this bad boy right in the middle. Wrap it around, work it around with your hand, keep it straight and tight. Nice and taut. Work it on around. Come on, work it, work it. All right, when you get it all around, kind of straighten it up a little bit. We're going to cut this and we're going to make our template out of. One thing you want to look for when you wrap this around is that this is going to cover, and it's not. So do it again. Fix it. Get it right. A little overlap on the bottom and bottom. You know what I'm saying. All right, so we got it lined up where it all sticks out around the top and the bottom. You're going to take your lapis and you're just going to, of course, you know, I didn't sand this one because I've got one made already, but you want to prep it and sand it and clean it with alcohol. See, you got it around the bottom. There's that one. Let's do the same around the top. Try to get as close to the rim as you can. Probably help to have a sharpened pencil. And this stick is in the way. My turner handle. If you want to know how to make your own turner and turner handles, click the link right here. All right, so we got the top and bottom traced out. And if you'll notice, it's overlapped a little. So take your take your fingernail, find the edge line, and run your finger across it. It'd be harder to do if I wasn't trying to look through my camera. And then use your pencil and trace that line like so. Nice and straight. Well, there we go. Oops, got off the line. It kind of holds it a little bit. What are you doing, crooked thing? Bro, can you not look through a camera and straight draw? Apparently not. All right, we'll pretend it was straight. So now we unwrap our present. Woo, woo. And you're done. I'm just kidding. Now you want to cut that line out, this line out, and this line out. Remember, we lined it up with this edge, so it's straight. So don't worry about it. So now we've got it cut out. Here's our straight line where we started it out, wrapped it up. Lay this on your vinyl where you want it, tape it to it, and then cut your vinyl out the same shape. Don't cut on this side line. Give yourself a little bit of space. If you'll notice, I cut a little to the outside line. Listen. You can take more off later. You can't put more back. Now here's where I am. You see, I peeled off a little edge and just made a straight rip. The very slightest little bit, you could actually do less than this, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna use this to line it up and then wrap it around and see if your line is good. If it's not, you just got this little bit to take up. Probably want to do less than I did. I did a good bit. Probably want to do just a thin strip. And if it's not lined up straight, then you can take it off and put it back on. Look at that. That's going to be beautiful. Seam right there. You're still probably going to have to cut a little off the bottom. But like I said, you can take it off. You can't put it back. Once you get it happy, you stick your little thing on and you want to make sure, get out of the way, that this is smooth with no bubbles. No bubbles. It's nice and smooth. Then you're going to flip it over, pull this off, and start working it on. Work it, work it. When you're working it, I don't know if I can see this. This is gonna come over this way as this folds down, and it helps to have this tool right here. Let me show you. All right, for me, technique-wise, I like to put it on my little leg right here. Oh, there's my leg. See, isn't that nice? You wanna get the wrinkles out. If you start getting one, don't go pushing all crazy and stuff. Make sure the wrinkles are out. And remember, this part's gonna fold over this way. This is just the best way that works for me. And here's our little tool. Very handy dandy. Don't put tons of pressure. Just nice and gentle. Nice and easy. See there? It's just going to start working over. Don't let it scare you. Now, I made this one. And of course, you can make your own. But Christy Taylor, a friend of mine right here, she sells digital downloads of some paintings that she's done that she makes full vinyl prints out of, which is really cool if you don't have access to make drawings and stuff that you want to do. Now, I made this one on my Photoshop, but you can really do anything. So just going to work this all the way around. You use your hand, you use this thing, just feel it. Just feel it, man. Just see what works best for you. And remember, once we get done, we're going to trim off a little edge because you need some edge for the epoxy to seal. Let me get this all the way on. I'm going to do this off camera because you guys watching makes me nervous. Don't look at me. And then I'll show you how to get that nice little edge right there, okay? Ah, voila. Magnifique. Work those last little bubbles nice and gentle. Get all them little wrinkles out of there. There. Now you have a happy tumbler. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A happy little tumbler. And you see there's a line right here. You could take your blade and cut that out, but it's not really, I mean, is that a big deal? Come on. The main thing is don't risk showing some white because this little overlap is a lot better than some ugly eyesore white showing through there. Okay? Yes, I am wearing socks and sandals. There. So beautiful. Now work it around. Look it over very well. Make sure you ain't got any wrinkles. Work them up to the top. Work them out at the bottom. Bottom's not that important. We're going to cut the top and the bottom. But you want to just look over it real good. Take your time. Get to know your tumbler. And it's all its wrinkles and stuff. Now, where'd it go? There it is. This is what we're going to put around the top. If you follow the rim, now this is flexible fine line tape. I have a link in the description for this. Tape out a nice rim, top and bottom. You can do 2 layers if you want, but do it so it's thick enough for your X-Acto blade to run across. Take your time. Go all the way around. Focus. Till you get all the way cut. Don't get in a rush. Oh, and I want to mention, you want to make sure you got a brand new sharp X-Acto blade. Because if it's not brand new, it'll tear it. And that is not good. Now we take and remove the vinyl that we cut. Grab it, don't be scared. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Get off my finger. Now you're gonna, get over here. Look at what I'm doing. Now you're wondering, what am I gonna do about these ugly white bars on the top and the bottom? I'm so glad you asked. And now would be a great time to point out you can get your very own airbrush from my last video. I haven't picked a winner for that yet. I'm gonna do it in the next video, my next airbrush hack video. It's gonna be super simple hacks for airbrushing to make you look like a professional. That video will be coming out soon. My last video right there, you could win an airbrush. There's still time. And what I like to do with this is to pick like a darkish color on this. You know, that would be brown. So we're gonna use like a dark purple. And I'm gonna airbrush, might use an orange or a pink up here. I might use this pink color or something similar. Listen, don't stress yourself out about trying to match it up. Just do something you think will look cool. Like down here, I think a purple would look cool. So that's what I'm gonna do because I think it'll look cool and that makes me happy. So that's what we're gonna do. So before we get airbrushing, we need to protect the inside. And what I like to do is take a piece of tape. Here's the sticky side. I like to bring it around town. That's too big. Use half of that. Do it in little pieces and stick it on the inside down as far as you can. Run your finger around so it's got a good seal and work it around that way. When you get done, do another layer on top of it. So you got a nice big shield so that your spray don't go in there. Somebody asked me how I did that one time. I guess I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to want to not spray around your finished products. So let's move that out of the way now. There. Now we're ready to spray. Don't forget to paint your bottom too. Looks really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I'm not setting it down because it's wet. And you need to seal it first. Let your alcohol ink dry. Seal it with this stuff right here. Watch this link in the card to show you exactly how you use the clear sealer. Matte, of course, as usual, always. So we're going to seal that. after it dries, and then we're gonna epoxy it, and then you're done. It's so cool, dude. Yeah, it's the coolest thing I ever seen in my life. Here is the done deal, finished product. I thought you guys would like to see what it looks like with the slicky stuff on it. I'm probably going to be making a video to show you how I do my epoxy process. I never really thought much about it, but until so many people ask. And as always, I'm using Alumilite, Amazing Clear Cast. Link in the description to get a discount for yours. And man, look at that. Oh gosh, slickness, baby. It's so shiny, I don't know where to focus. There you have it. Alumilite for the win. Shiny, slicky, purty. Goodbye.